Eyup, it's Louise. I wanted to sit down today and share with you some of my most recent arts and crafts projects that I've made. So I will get into it. This, I need to like trim the ends of it because I've put it through the overlocker, so it's a bit scrappy, and also it's covered in fluff. Bear with me. But I made this punch needle cushion. Ooh. I need to sew up the top as well, but I'm so shoddy. So it's just it looks a little scrappy because it needs just trimming and it's got loads of crud in it. But it's a big squodgy cushion. It's punch needled. Don't look too close because it's covered in crud. Yeah, I've been working on this for absolutely bloody ages. It's took me forever to finish just because I couldn't be bothered to like back it and everything. But yeah, kind of cute. Very Powerpuff Girls inspired. I'm glad that's finally done because I was just fed up of seeing it. I'm like, when will I finish it? When will I get the motivation? Anyway, so that is project number one. A small win, I suppose. Let me show you some absolute failures because these are actually hilarious. So I've started wearing rings. I'm experimenting wearing rings now. So I think, look, these nails. These nails. Ladies, these nails. Amazing. So yeah, I've started wearing rings and I was like, I could make some little polymer clay rings like this one. Turns out I can't. I tried and I watched some like a teenager's YouTube tutorial on how to do them, and dear lord, these are bad. So I have this like swirly one I bought on Etsy. My attempt is this. It's crispy. It doesn't even fit on any of my fingers. So that was a bust. This one, I was trying to like put little score marks in it and it just looks like a croissant. This also doesn't fit on my fingers. Great. I should leave this for the Gen Zers. This one is like the least worst of them all, but it's still trash. And it's too big to fit on my fingers. It's like a thumb ring. Awful. Why did I do this? This one, it looks like disease. It's like poison ivy. It looks like it's gross, and it also doesn't fit on my fingers because it's got these pointy bits in it. Like, what was I thinking? I'm good at some things, I'm not good at others. This last one though, this is the funniest. It's the funniest thing. So it's just like a ring, and then I was like, oh, the girl's like, oh, you put a smiley face on it, so you make like a little smiley face and stick it on it. So like the ring, first of all, is fat as hell, will not fit on anything. Like, oh, that's really uncomfortable to wear. I'm so useless. But yeah, I don't know how all these like 14-year-olds do it, but the smiley face. He's in pain, he's crying. That's my face when I made these rings. Yeah, so these were all a bust. I'll just buy them off Etsy in future so people can make them and they're actually good at it, because I'm terrible. So that was a fail. But I have some more successful bits. So I think I've said before that I wanted to teach myself how to crochet. And I did it. I now know the basics, right? So I am really good at making granny squares. So I have, first of all, this fat stack of granny squares. They just look like nothing because it's black like yarn, and also this cat hair all over it because it's black. It's like this black speckle yarn. I have a fat stack of these, and I'm just going to keep making them because I'm going to make something out of them. I don't know what yet. But I made this bag out of granny squares. Get a load of that. It's covered, it's always covered in hair. It's not even my hair because I don't have any hair. But how cute is this? It's so nice. I use my Poundland Finest wool slash yarn. Where's the crud in this? How is there crud in it? It's like a dried leaf in it. How adorable. Using my favourite Poundland yarn, my rainbow yarn. Gorgeous. I love this so much. It's so cute. I'm well chuffed. That's like my first functional thing that I've made. I'm well chuffed. Pat on the back for me. Well done, Louise. And then the piece de resistance. This I love. I love everything that I made, but this. Let me bring you up here. A little bobble hat. I made a whole hat. An entire hat. How cute. So, this was also with the Poundland Finest rainbow yarn. It's got like a really nice gradient to it. And then I made a big pom-pom to stick on the top because it's very messy. But I thought that I'm well chuffed with that. I managed to make a whole hat. And it actually looks okay. It don't look terrible. My first attempt to make the hat though. So you like have to, adorable, I'm just gonna wear my hat now. I want the pink to be at the front. So yeah, my first attempt, you just have to like do some like rows of like half double crochets. And I started with about like 30 odd rows and then it just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller and I don't know what I'd done, but it was like really, by the end it was like 10 rows and I'm like, I don't know where I've gone wrong here, so I had to just unravel that and start again with a different kind of yarn. But this works pretty well. What do we think? Do we think it's a winner? It's a little bit rustic, she's a little bit crunchier, but I think for my first hat that I've made, that's pretty good, right? So yeah, I've been teaching myself to crochet. I have my fat stack of granny squares. I also have some more just like over here, but I need to tie in the ends or like sew them in. And I hate doing that because that really sucks. I hate doing that so much, that's the worst bit. But yes, I'm very chuffed with my little makes, apart from these abominations. They were terrible, but yes, these are my latest arts and crafts. I finally taught myself how to crochet, which I'm very happy with. That is, I never thought it would happen. I thought I didn't have the concentration for it, but now I'll just be like sat watching the TV but not really, just like making my little granny squares. I don't even need like a pattern for them anymore. I can just do them. Wow. I amaze myself. But yeah, it stops me just like doom scrolling on my phone, so that's good. I enjoy that a lot. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please give me your honest opinion on hat and bag, because I'm chuffed with them, but like, are they actually good, or is it just me being like, oh, it's just my baby? But I think they're really cute. It's fashion. I love this Poundland yarn. God bless, I love it. Yeah, I used just under one like ball of yarn to make this hat. So, and you get 3 for £2, so it's like, this hat cost me like 66p to make. Is it 66? I work in payroll, I don't know. Yeah, like 66p to make. And obviously hours of my time, but I really enjoyed doing it, so to me it's priceless. Right, I hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, happy crafting.